Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.
Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
What's up, guys? Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a lot happening in 1 second, but it's okay. It's okay. It's coming together. Burr, 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 burr. Okay. Bringing it back in. So I have to do some loan signings. Well, I have to do one today, and I got a couple this week. So I was going through everything. First of all, we had an awesome grand opening yesterday. If you were able to make it, you know we had a whole situation. It was great. It was fun. It was awesome. We even had a grand opening after party, which was really cool. Shout out to Mika, but it was a lot of fun. So this morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically be showing you guys me prepping for my signings. I actually have one this morning that I got to go do. I've been working out. It's a whole situation happening. Our new location is open. It's in Chesterfield, Virginia. And we do everything. We have co-working spaces. We do all things notary. We do weddings. We do fingerprinting. We do background checks. We do everything in here. If you are local to me and you want to join membership, you can. You send me an email, or you can come on in and we'll get you all signed up. We also have virtual office addresses for Virginia right now. And we have registered agent services and LLC formation services for Virginia people right now. We will be coming into more states, so stay tuned for that. And we just had a really good time yesterday. We really did. You know what, Tamika? I actually meant to text you. I did. That was on because I have your text. I did. Hold on. One moment. Let me text you now. He'd be like, you ain't text me. Because I did what you asked me to do. Ta-da! You're welcome. I did it this morning. That's why I'm going to text Tamika. But I forgot. Okay. Anyway, let me show you what we're going to do really quick. You can't see me because I'm going to go walk. One moment. One moment, darling. Okay. All right, guys. And I'm back. Hey, y'all. So I have a loan signing this morning, which is a seller side. Look how small this package is, y'all. And this is both copies. That's why I love my seller sides. Seller sides are my favorites. They're my favorites because seller sides and HELOCs, but seller sides are a lot easier because they just want to get their money and they're like, ma'am, just show me where to sign here, here, and here, and we're done. And we're done. So what I don't see is a shipping label. So if you would get a pack, oh no, it's in here. If you do get a package and there's no shipping label, just email them, which is what I would do. Just send them an email and say, hey, I don't have a shipping label. Also, what I do when I print, I just go through and I make sure that the pages are cut off. So it's like a real quick flip. You mean you can go through page by page and make sure that the pages are cut off? I typically don't do that. I'll do it really quick as a seller side. But my printer is formatted to print letter and legal, so it would automatically detect if I needed to do legal or not. But you still want to make sure because you could have issues. Good morning, Shayna. You could have issues. I mean, like your printer could have like a malfunction or whatnot. So you still want to double check. All right, so their packet, their side goes in here. You get your shipping label. You put it inside your, and we're doing business coaching, business consulting, and business credit building for any business. It does not have to be just notary related. So if you know someone who has a business and they don't know about business credit, or if you have another company help with business credit, we are doing that too. And business coaching in general, you know, helping you. Like I was helping a young lady recently get her swim certification. You know, just things like that, you know, you should know with businesses. We do. All right. So this is their, hey, Tia, this is their one that we're going to sign. And then they get a copy for themselves. I just put that in the envelope like this. Sometimes I have really cute ones that I do, but not all the time. Just depends. And then what I do is I write the borrower's last name on both folders because I typically do that when I have more than one signing so I don't mix up folders when I walk inside. This happened before where I'll take like a set out and I'll get to the table and I'm like, all right, Mr. Johnson or whatever. And I look at the package and it's like Miss Brown. It's like, I grabbed the wrong pack. Hold on. So to prevent that from happening, I just put on the labels the borrower's last name. So, and I also would typically put if it has scan backs too, because then I'll remember like not to just drop them off. I'll remember it's okay. Don't just drop these off. You got to scan these back. Yeah, this one has scan backs. All right. So I'll put on the label scan backs. So I remember that. And then a lot of times what I do, if it doesn't have scan backs and I've already gone through the signing, I'll seal it at the table. So when I'm putting it back in here, I won't seal it if I see it has scan backs. So okay, don't seal it. All right. So these are the two. We're going to do that. But I'm also going to print off the one I have for tomorrow. Now, typically you don't have to print off ones that are not the same day. And a lot of companies will say, well, don't do it because stocks may change or the signing may get canceled and they're only going to pay you if you print like less than 12 hours from the signing. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. I did change this password because the signing is with Amrock, and y'all know I love Amrock. Amrock very rarely ever has issues with their docs. So I'm going to go ahead and stop. I'm going to go ahead and print off their docs too. And this is a hybrid signing. So I'm going to have to take my iPad with me and the docs to the signing. And typically the package is going to be like, I'm about to look at it now. It's probably going to be like 20 pages. And then the rest we're going to sign on my iPad. I will tell you guys, make sure your devices are charged because there have been times where I've gone in there and my device is on like 5%. And I'm like, can I hook this up in your wall really quick? Or I have to bring my laptop and do it. And I don't like e-signing on my laptop for Amrock's closings. Oh, this one's 40 pages. Must be 2 signers. But I don't like closing on my small Mac because you have to like scroll to the sign, then click it. Whereas on an iPad, you're just pressing it. Like sign. It's so much faster. So I prefer to do it on my iPad. And then I'm only going to print one set for this because Amrock gives them. Amrock has an online portal for all their users so they can see their docs before. I don't know why everybody doesn't do this, but that's why I like Amrock. They have an online portal for their, is it printing? I don't hear it printing. I'm sure it'll print in a second. For all of their clients. So you don't have to print docs except for certain orders. So when it's an Amrock Rocket closing, so like Amrock's the title, Rocket Mortgage is the lender, you typically don't have to print. But sometimes it'll be like Amrock's the title, Chase is the lender, Chase doesn't have it, or like any other lender. So when it's an Amrock Rocket, you typically don't have to print docs because they already have access to them. But it'll also tell you if you need to. It'll say, oh, okay, yeah, you got to print a set. And then I got a bunch of these. You guys know I always get like extra supplies. So I always keep extra of these envelopes and I keep extra of the label inserts like these. And side note, little hack, it doesn't matter if you put a UPS label on a FedEx envelope. They're still going to ship it. It goes with the barcode. But don't confuse yourself. So I don't want y'all to get confused. I don't want you to look. I never look at the envelope. This is something that I mentally just don't do. I always look at the label itself. But let's say, like I got a signing this morning and it's like, oh, I'm out of UPS envelope. I'm just going to stick it in a FedEx envelope. But I'll be mindful of the label. The label says UPS. And so they both will ship regardless of the packaging. That's something that I learned years ago. Regardless of the packaging, they'll still ship it out for you. But I don't want you to do that if you don't say, well, Vanessa, I started doing that. I messed up. Stick to having a FedEx and a FedEx label that matches a FedEx envelope. So you don't accidentally drop a FedEx envelope into a UPS box. They typically will just go ahead and put it in the right box, usually beside each other, but they don't have to do that. And you don't want that problem. So, oh, I think it did just print. Hold on, guys. Dun, 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 dun. All right. And I have another one on Friday, but I'm not going to print that off because that's a little ways away. And it's not with Amrock, so their docs could change. And it's an actual full, it's a purchase close. And so that's going to be a big package. So I'm not going to print that off now. And so I don't pre-tag. You can absolutely pre-tag. I just know that I don't do because I've been doing these long enough that I can do them in my sleep. So I don't pre-tag, but I still scan. So like I go through and I scan, and there's my label. I go through and I scan to make sure none of my docs are cut off. The ink didn't come out funny on a page or nothing like that. Looks awesome. Looks amazing. Phone's going off. It's really busy, y'all. I'm working on a lot of things at one time, but it's okay. I think I work better under pressure. Anyway, working on I Notarize, working on On-Time Notary, working on Notary to Notary and this new business center, and working with the state on a project you guys will find out about. And we've been getting a whole lot more e-notary requests from companies. And so trying to figure out a smoother process for e-notaries. Like, so I don't want to do all of them. And then I need to figure out a way to get a smoother outsourcing system. Until I Notarize launches, I have to find a smoother outsourcing system. But that's what's going on. All right, so I scanned this. There's nothing really to do except for actually look at the borrower's last name. Where's the borrower's last name? I cannot pronounce that. We're going to have to write that. Okay. And then I write it on the folder. And they're not getting a borrower's copy because they already have a copy, because Amrock always does their own copies. Ta-da. All right. So that's that. This is no scan back, so I'm not going to write scan backs on that envelope. So we have the one for today. It'd be really cool if they want to sign earlier, but I doubt they will because they're signing at a public place. So they have to sign at their house, but it's okay. I'll wait. And there's my phone. Okay. All right. So the one for today, I'm going to keep up here. The one for tomorrow is going to go in here. Oh, shipping label. Let's put that in here. All right. And we put our shipping label in. And then one thing that I always do too, I will do it, but not right this second. Not on this. Well, I guess I could do it on the live really quick. I will go ahead and go into my Notary Assist. and add these signings. Now, rule of thumb for me, just because I tend to have a lot of things going on at one time, which is fine. I don't always add my signings in as soon as I get them. But what I do is I leave that email confirmation in my email until I add it to Notary Assist. So it's there until I say, okay, let me add this in. So I have 3 new signings. It's not for today. Let me see. I have 3 new signings. One came from a SnapDocs text, which is super cool. It's funny because SnapDocs really does go by your response time, because I started to respond to more. Where's my text? I started to respond to more requests. And once I started responding to more, even if I was declining it, typically I was declining them. Let me tell you something funny. They'll see your response time and they'll say, okay, well, we're going to still send her. They start sending you more work. Okay. Thank you for the update. So I just took an order and there was a message that one of the schedulers put. So I'm very, very aware of people in relationship building. And so she just put a little note in here and I'm going to respond to the note. Do I have to? No, but it helps, build relationships. So I'm going to go ahead and respond to the little note that she put. And this signing is not until, signing's tomorrow. It's not until tomorrow. Okay. All right. And now I'll do my confirmation calls in a minute. I'm not going to do it on the phone, on the live with you guys. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, no, not going to do that. All right. So what was I doing? Oh, I'm going to add this to my Notary Assist. So I'm going to go to my Notary Assist, add signing. Shout out to Sue. Y'all know I love me some Sue. The signing is on the 14th. Put the pay in there, which I don't know what it was. Let me go back and say, yeah. Oh, I like that. 125. All right, 125. This is, I think it's a purchase. It looks like a purchase. Purchase or refi, they all look the same. And then we're going to add, I think I have this client already in my, so even though it's on SnapDocs, I add it underneath the client name, not just SnapDocs. So, and I do that in case of payment issues. So I know who to call. Okay, I don't have them. They sound really familiar though, but I don't have them in there. So I'm going to add them as a client. So let's go in here, add customer. And all I do, you can always go back and add more, but I just put the name of the company in there. You can add the phone number if you want to too. I guess I could since I'm talking about it, huh? I'll put their phone number in. And then what I'll do, you can also put their email address in there too when you're making their profile. And you can also put names. So like it's a good way to build relationships. I can put the scheduler's name in there. I want to do that too. Hey, Tanya. I was calling you Tanya yesterday. Was I calling you Tanya? I feel like it. Tony. Hey, Tony. All right. So we're going to put that in borrower's last name and save. Did I put everything? Yeah. And you can put the order number in there if you want to too. All of it's going to be on SnapDocs. So I typically don't put all that in there, but you absolutely can. If there ever is an issue with invoicing and stuff, then I'll just pull it, call. I mean, I do it so often that it's not even that serious. Like, I'm trying, and that's part of the thing too, trying to explain it to you, even though how you do something all the time and it's like, oh, it's so simple, just do this. But it's steps that you take that you're not really aware that you take. So I'm trying to like slow it down, remember like what I'm doing. So I added that one. I don't add AmRock into my, into this. Good morning. How art thou? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Big Blue House. I'm on a live. I'll be with you in a moment. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I don't typically add AmRock into my thing because I don't really manage them. I'll just like keep track of how many I do with them, and they have a accounting thing too, and I can just input it like at the end of the year or whatever the case is. I just typically don't do it because they pay all the time, on time. Like they're the only ones I've never had to check on, not once. And I've worked with them for years. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a new company that I started working with. So I know they're not in my notary assist. So I'm going to add them. I'm going to have to add them as a client. So I'm going to go in as client, add as a client, and then I'm going to put their email address because they're not on SnapDocs. So once I delete this, I won't have their email. So I do add anything that I can on them. So with that, I'll probably add a website, an email, all that good stuff. Website, email, phone number, all that good stuff. All right, and then we're doing a seller side. And then I don't know how much I got paid for this. I should know that, huh? But Vanessa, you might want to know. You might want to know how much you get paid. I mean, I do know vaguely. Like I have a minimum. All right, so thank you, darling. I really don't remember this. Let me think. Oh, what was it? Okay, there it goes. Found it. All right. So last name is ta-da-da. Boop. Okay. All right. So we're going to add this in. Save. All right. So both of those are in there. I didn't put Amrock, but I put the other two in there. So those are in there. I can delete these emails. I don't delete the emails until after the signing happens because I need to email or ask questions, things like that. I won't delete them just so I have, that chain of emails going so I know what's going on. I did do an e-notary yesterday. That was actually really good. Okay. I'm telling you, if y'all don't get on this e-notary game, it took me maybe like 5-10 minutes. It was $150. And I'm telling y'all have to get into this space because you don't have to drive anywhere. You just have to work from your computer. And so I like to diversify. I like to do both. I love doing e-notary because it's quick, it's simple. I get to have clients all over the world. And then with loan closings, I still like going out and doing loan closings, especially now with this new facility. And then being in the space with everybody that's, building your businesses. You need to get on it, ma'am. Okay. That was for Tamika. Okay. I love it because, and we just got a new client, which I'm really excited about. An international client. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm excited about that. But it's just like, it's just constant building. It's constant building. I'm aware of my time. Guys, bear with me for a moment. When I tell y'all, my head right now is so full of things, but I like it like that because it's like, I'm just like, next. What's next? And, you have your stamp, Shelly? You have your notary stamp? Vicious. We're gonna get another notary in today because there's some people coming in to document notarize. We want to work it out. Oh yeah, okay. People are coming this morning. Yay! My Shelly's here. She's helping. She works here too. She helps with the office and on-time notary. And it's good because when I have to run out, and I have no issue. I like, helping everybody get their notary business going too. So it's like, when I'm not here, people coming in for notaries and stuff, she knocks them out too. I know I have to go out and do this closing in a minute, and I don't want to not be here when they come. And they're like, oh my God, I need a notary. Okay. All right. So, anywho, what was I saying? I got bewildered. Bring it back in. Okay. And thank you guys, everybody who voted for me for the Thinking Color Thinkific conference that is at the end of the month. I did win, so I am one of the presenters at that conference, which is super awesome and super amazing. I definitely want to get more into that, speaker role, doing events a lot more. We do have that event this weekend. Where's my office? Girl, you can come on. Well, I will be here most of the day today, I think. So if you wanted to come by, I'm going to be working. We ain't playing today. Yesterday was play day. Today's work day. I'll be here the entire day except for the signing, and then I have to go to the Chesterfield Chamber luncheon. Gotta do that. Networking is key. Respond to E.R. David. Who is E.R. David? Is he in the chat? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Shout out to Tamika. Hey there, new member. Quick question: Any issues? Problems printing mixed letter and legal with Max on brother? Nope. Works perfectly fine. And you know what? I wonder if Max make printers, because I would definitely get that. I think Apple has like brainwashed me in the fact that I just love all things Apple. It was funny because I went to the store. Shout out to Ray at Office Depot in Chester. Okay, I always go there. He's my buddy. And I went there to go get a charger for my MacBook because the one I had broke, right? And so I said, do you have like a Type-C MacBook charger? And he was like, oh, yeah, come on, I'm going to help you. And so we get over there, and I'm walking on the aisle, and he's like, oh, it's right here. And he points to this charger, okay? He says, oh, it's right here. Y'all, my face was like, you don't have a white one? He was like, y'all bougie Apple users. And I was like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like it needs to be white because their chargers are white. I said, it's going to make it like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. And I said, so you don't have a white one? And he was like, no. And I was like, all right, just give it to me. But it was funny because there's another guy in the aisle. He was laughing. And he said, it's so true. But no, it's no issues. I've never had an issue printing with different models of printers and computers. You'll be fine. But yeah, did I miss anybody else? I have a brother 5200, never can get the print mixed paper. I don't know what model that is. What I would say is to first go on their website. Have you downloaded it? Because typically you'll have a driver, and a lot of printers now have like a separate scan. I'm not techie, so I'm gonna try to say it the right way. Application that you would download, and it's just for scanning. And then in there, you can set your settings too. If you go onto the brother website and then go to like put your model in and see like drivers, whatever, it should be listed there. Or you could call them. I'm not familiar with that model, so I'm not 100% sure on how that would work. Okay. Hey Sakara, hey Natanya, what's going on? So we did set up everybody's virtual address for the most part that came yesterday to get one. If you're in Virginia and you need a virtual address, definitely reach out to me to get that set up for you. Actually, all you got to do is go on yourregisteredagent.com, and I'll actually show you guys really quick the memberships and the Your Registered Agent. If you do need a virtual address, or if you need help setting up your LLC, or if you need a registered agent. Did I say that already? I'll show you guys where you go. And this is the link. Yeah, pray for me because it's a whole situation. Today is a whole situation. I got to put some music on. For the record, this is going to be the most fun place to work at. Like, it's just fun to be in. All right. So this is your registered agent. If you need an LLC forms for your business, you just go here. We do it for you. It's $150. Actually, let me show you this main screen because that'll show you everything at one time. I don't have to click through things. So these are different things that we do for Virginia people. We do everything else is nationwide until we get different locations in different states. We're just doing Virginia right now as far as these three services. So registered agent service is $49 a year. That's having us the registered agent company listed on your LLC instead of having your personal name and address listed there. It's like that extra shield of protection against, lawsuits, people just coming up to your house, things like that. You also can get a virtual business address that you can use, which we set that up yesterday for a lot of people who came to the grand opening. There's a mailbox. You'll have a mailbox here. You also have an online portal that you will be able to see all of your mail, scroll through all of your mail there. You can also pick it up if you want to. We do have options to shipping it to you as well, but that allows you to have a professional address for all of your clients and things like that. And then when it comes to building business credit too. And then if you don't have an LLC, we do your LLC for you, and that's $150, and it's a 1-day business turnaround. So those are the things that we're offering now with your registered agent. Just go there, click the link, sign up, and then just when you sign up, you'll see when you sign up. Just put a little message, okay, I'm gonna do registered agent, business address, LLC, whatever, and then we'll get you all registered, and you'll see once you get into it. It's really simple. So why would someone need a virtual address? So basically, you would get a virtual address for several reasons. If you do not have an office space, you want to get that for to look more professional to companies that are reaching out to you. I still say get your checks mailed to your house. They give you like a payment address on your W-9. Get your checks to your house just so you have them, because I still get them mailed to like my PO box. But it's up to you. Google business page. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I love the love. I love the love. Okay. Now you done threw me off. Hold on, get it back. Okay, so business credit, you want to use that because if you're applying for like business credit cards, they're gonna look at your address. And if it comes as a house, they're like, okay, she's a small business, like a small business. She's not, big time. Or even if they do give it to you, they're not gonna give you as much as they would if they see that you're actually at an establishment, because then I'm like, okay, maybe she needs 50K versus you're just giving her 1,000, right? So it helps you in that arena. It helps you look professional, period. And then with that, it protects you from having using your home address. So when you use your home address, people will come. I did that as a mistake when I first started in 2014. I put my home address and people did just show up at my house. So I was like, okay, we got to fix this. I don't like that. And so you do want to make sure that, I'm liking all the love. Thank you, David. I'm liking all the love. Yeah, but you want to make sure that you protect your identity, your home, and things like that. So having that virtual office address will help you if you don't have an actual office that you can use an address from. And yeah, pretty much. Ronnie said, I'm still waiting my background check. Okay. And you guys are so very welcome. So very welcome. So that's the new thing that we're doing is that, and I'll actually show you this one too. The Notary Business Center is what this is. We are going to be opening one in Northern Virginia and in Atlanta. Listen, okay. And then possibly Florida. I'll keep you. Well, no, Florida's not next. Texas is going to be next for sure. Hands down. Look at my face. It's happening. Okay. So Northern Virginia, Atlanta, and Texas is where my eyes are going for us to go to next. It is 9:00. And the day officially begins. That's why I like to start working before. I get up at 4. And so typically I'm working by like 5:30 because I can get everyone's emails responded to before 9. I get the ball. I can get ahead. Most people don't start working until 9. And so when 9:00 hits, my phone starts going off. But if I wait till 9 to try to get organized, now I'm trying to get organized and people are coming at me. So I typically will start. I was like, why is my phone going? I was like, oh, it's 9. And it begins and the day begins. And then around like 6 or 7, it starts to slow down because we do work nationally. So people like in California on that side of town, they're still calling and requesting things. And so that doesn't typically slow down to like 7-ish. Okay. What am I going to tell you? Shout out to Amrock. Love it. Oh, thank you. I like it. The northern areas need some notary love too. I know. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna do with y'all. I know. We're gonna make our way up there. I want to figure out where I'm gonna go when I go up there. Like, what would be the first state we do in the north? I haven't thought about it. Let me think about it. So the Notary Business Center is here. So we have a few things here. The business services is not all just for you. Some of these are for the general public. So the background checks that we do, apostille services, wedding officiants, notaries, e-notaries, printing and office stuff. That's people who come in, virtual office address. And then we also have conference room rental. People can rent the conference room out for their events. So not everything is for you guys. This is primarily for like people that are coming into the locations. But we do have co-working memberships where you can come in and work in here. If you're a student of Notary to Notary, it's $49. If you're not, it's $89. You can come in, you work with me. Like, I'm here, the team's here. Like, we're all working. You have computers, you have printers, you have Wi-Fi, you have trainings that will be here. So you'll learn about that as we start putting out the schedule for all the members about the trainings that'll be happening here. So you'll be up to date on those. I'm just really excited, guys. I do have someone that's going to be talking to the members about business funding coming up. So, and it's something that I want to learn. I'm always learning. And so that's something too, business lending, business funding, real estate, all industries change, all industries grow, all industries like right now in the lending industry right now, they have a new product, a new loan for business owners where it's basically built for entrepreneurs that it's like, what's it called? The account. It basically goes off your checking account income versus your tax returns to get a mortgage. And so it's a new product. And so it's why it's always important to stay up to date on different industries and like what's happening. And so I'm always still like, you're never done learning. So I'm looking for people who are experts in different industries that can come in and teach all of us, and then I train here as well. So that's what that professional and social events. I'm liking my social events. I'm so excited. Plus I got a whole bunch of decor now. Listen, it's about to go down. I like to have fun. And, it's just a good time. It's good to work, but then you also need that balance. So like work and then network, and you never know who you're going to meet. So definitely, changing. Okay. Definitely changing your environment will help to generate more income for you too. Because if you're around people who are also movers and shakers and making money and they're like telling you how they're doing it, it's going to help you. And we're starting to do trademarking. I will tell you about that. We're going to add that to the website. So if you need your logo trademark, we'll definitely be adding that service too. You just got to give me a second while we get everything added to the website and get everything automated. So it's a smooth process. I'll keep you guys posted on that. My virtual address doesn't have to be in the same area as my residence. Like I live in Norfolk. Can I get a virtual address through you that's possibly virtual? So you can. What you want to do, you can have a virtual address anywhere, but when you're doing your marketing, you're going to use your city and state that you live in. So let's say on your Google business page, you're going to put what's your area? Norfolk. You're going to put Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk on there because you don't want people from Henrico calling you for notary work, right? No, you want to put your city on your marketing. So any of your website, your Google business page, service areas, your what else? Your business cards, put the areas that you service. You want to put anything that has marketing, anything that's going to be going to potential clients, you want to put your actual area. But when you're doing like your LLC, your EIN, your business credit, anything like that, you want to put that professional address on there. So that way it's giving, what you need. So it's really, you kind of have to, it's more like in the backside. People aren't really going to see that. Like your audience is not going to see your address, your virtual address. And then also one of the people that were here yesterday asked me, can a business have more than one address? Yes, they can. So like I have, like for one of my companies, I have an address that the general public sees, and then I have an address that I want all of my packages in my mail to go to. And so it's really up to you how you want to do that. How you want to finagle where you want your mail to go to, or versus where you want your checks to go to. Like I have my checks go to my PO box. I don't have to go to any of my residences or my office address. No. Everything goes, all of my checks goes to my, because it's secure. They have to go into the mailbox. I have to unlock it. And so it's a secure thing. So for that, when I deduct my payments, I put my PO box. So payment address is also my PO box. So like, you know what I mean? So you can have different addresses. You just have to figure out like who do you want to see what? Okay. So it's organization. It's organization for sure. Should I wait to do my RON training if I'm not ready to start? I have monthly fees to pay. Like okay, so you can do RON training without buying a platform. Okay, so what I typically say is do the training, get the experience, get the training in, add the verbiage to your website, your marketing or whatnot. And when I gotta ready to go, guys. When you're getting calls for e-notary work, then you want to go ahead and purchase who you're going to use for your platform. But I don't recommend paying for a platform until you have people calling you, so you're not wasting money. Okay, like Harmony, who's not paying for a platform, but just people calling her. You need to make sure that you get this together, girly. Okay, talked to her yesterday. Okay. Plus, I don't understand how I make $25 per e-notary by charging fees. Could be possibly more. I thought I tried to pay just sales. Okay, so loan closing is different from general notary work. Okay, when you do a loan closing, that doesn't apply. Same thing like when you're doing judicial. I can do another training. That's a loaded question. I can't unpack right this second. But That $25 per e-notary in Virginia is per each time you put that seal on that document. So let's say you have 2 pages, that's $50. Okay. But if you're doing a loan closing, it's different because you're doing more than just that. So it's like a bundle package, like how we do so when we do seller sides or we do loan refinances, we're not counting up the signatures, right? We're giving a set rate for that whole thing because we are not just operating as a notary public, we're operating as a notary signing agent. So it's different. There are more things involved. Okay. My appointment's at 10, Tia. Don't yell at me. I don't think I like your attitude. Okay. All right. You're right. Let me get ready to skedaddle. Skedaddle. To do the skedaddling. It's not even that far. I need to put the address on my GPS. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I have my EIN with my home address, but I have not done the LLC yet. But I need to change the address on the EIN. I have decided to get a virtual address. Yes, you should change everything. So you want everything to be with the LLC and the EIN and the DUNS, you want all that to be the same. Okay. I'm about to go. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like that. And you could change it really easily. It's not that serious. Like people act like it's really simple to change addresses. It's even easy to change LLC names. Like it's really simple. Also, y'all stop doing this DBA foolishness people keep doing. Okay. If you have 2 different businesses and y'all do 2 different products, you need to LLC each individual one. Do not put a bunch of different DBAs on one LLC because you want to be cheap and not pay for different LLCs. I'm telling you, if one of your DBAs gets sued, all of them are now liable to have all the money sucked out of them. Everything that's underneath that LLC is now liable. Okay. So if you have a tax service or if you have a hair salon or if you have whatever, everything is its own separate LLC. Stop mixing up and putting everything underneath one and doing I got a lot of DBAs. Stop doing it. Okay. That's like the cheap, great value version of running a business. Stop doing it. Okay. Stop doing it. Okay. All right. That is all. Since the clock on the wall. I will see you guys the way go. Call me, email me, text me. If you're not in the text community, join the text community. It is here. Text 804-373-888. Wait, 888-8883. Shut. And y'all come in here and see me if y'all want. Well, y'all can come. Every time the door goes off, I always think someone's coming in. I think she just went out. But yeah, I'm excited. Definitely, if you guys did not see the pictures and stuff on Instagram from the grand opening, go check it out. I'll post more too, and I'll send out maybe like a newsletter about it so you guys can see. It's just a really, really humbling. And I got flowers from Lori. And someone else gave me flowers. I put their flowers in his face too. So these aren't Lori's flowers. But I was trying to multitask, like, be more. I do not have a green thumb, so I don't know how long this will last. But I will try. And there's water in it, so just make sure the water doesn't go out, right? I guess it needs sunlight too. But they're so beautiful. Thank you, Lori. If y'all don't know Lori's out here doing her thing in these notary streets, okay? Her and Nakia have notary cousins, if I'm not mistaken. So she sent me these beautiful flowers for the grand opening. Super, super cute. Thank you, Lori. And Bill also Mr. Williams sent me flowers too. So I really appreciate that. I had to shout y'all out. I appreciate all the support, all the love, everybody that came out yesterday. I mean, we had an awesome turnout yesterday. And I was like, if you were here, you saw I was doing my little speech. I was just so shocked. I'm like, hey, why are you looking at me? I'm trying to talk to y'all, and she out in my peripheral. Okay, she my peripheral. At this point, I'm gonna get in the video, ma'am, girl. I can't deal. Okay, but yeah, it was a really, really, really awesome. What Tamika was like, it's okay, you can cry. I said, girl, I ain't crying, leave me alone. But anyway, be awesome on purpose, guys. You too can be 6-figure notary signing agents. You can build 6-figure notary businesses. It's not just about loan closing. There's definitely a lot more that you can do to build businesses. Definitely getting into this wedding business situation. I'm telling you that right now. It's about to go down. Basement. Okay. I just said basement. Do y'all know what song that was? So sometimes I get really comfortable and it just comes out. You said it's time to go. It's no traffic out here. It's only traffic in California, Northern Virginia. Who else has bad traffic? And Atlanta. Has traffic. We don't have traffic out here, unless it's a car accident. But then there's like 3 different roads you could take to get to where you need to go. I'm good. But I'm gonna get ready to slip and slide in a second. They're probably only like 10 minutes away from me. And then I'll let you guys know how it goes. It's gonna go fine. It's really simple. It's really simple. It's really quick. I probably be in there for all of 10 minutes. It is at a restaurant, so I may get some breakfast while I'm in there. But the notary itself will take me about 5 minutes. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you what happens when I meet people at restaurants. They're always like, "Oh, let me get you food. Are you hungry, darling? Cheerio, sure." But we'll see how this goes. We do have a busy day today, so not a busy day, productive day. We have a productive day today, and I have to do. My brain is doing a lot at one time. Oh, all right. That is awesome. Clock on the wall. Love you guys. If you need help, let me know. We do have one-on-one coaching. Get into the program. We have coaching here. We have an event on Tuesday. So I'm going to Texas this weekend. If you're in Texas, Dallas, I'll be in Dallas this weekend doing a training with Sharon out there. The event is on our website, or it's on our website, and it's on our social media. And then on Tuesday next week, we'll be doing an in-house training here at this location. There's only 7 seats left now for that event. So if you're going to come, definitely go online to notarytoknow.com. It's only $47. And you can come in our location here in Chester. Chesterfield, Virginia, if you're like close to around that area. Just make sure you register, but try to do it before the day of so we can get an accurate head count for the food. Okay. All right. Cool. Awesome. I will see you guys the Wago. And until next time, happy signing, darlings. Cheerio. Oh, cheerio. I know. I'm just a little extra. Let's see which one we're going to do today. I don't know. Let's do